right, give it up, everybody. This is Open Music Sessions. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that beautiful round of applause. Appreciate that. I'm your host tonight, Daniel Reskin, local comedian and member of... Oh, you're too kind. You really should not be clapping for that, but I appreciate it. I'm a humble member here at Denver Open Media. And Open Music Sessions, what is it? It is our chance to show you what we can do. It is a showcase in our beautiful Studio A here of some of Denver's best music, comedy, and community outreach. So it's an amazing thing and something you can be a part of. That's right, you're all here. You could do this, all right? It's not that hard. Want to say hi to all our listeners and viewers out there. Of course, on the World Wide Web, catch us at denveropenmedia.org. But we're also on Comcast 57 and 58. Hi, TV. Hi, Grandma. I don't know who's watching Comcast 57 right now, but think about you. And also our radio, 104.7 WP. Yeah, there it is. LP-FM right there. And that's all community stuff. That is all stuff made by Colorado for Colorado. And the great thing about Denver Open Media is we're not just a studio, we're also a school, we're a production lab, and a place where you can kind of learn to take those silly phone videos and actually make something nice that won't waste my time on YouTube, okay? A lot of crap out there. So without further ado, we got a lot of great stuff for you tonight. I'm gonna let you know some of our entertainment for tonight. Later we got Poetry Slam Incorporated here. Kyle Sutherland's gonna be here to do some slam poetry and tell you about a huge festival coming up. Give it up for that, Poetry Slam Incorporated. We have comedy, live stand-up comedy. This is the heart of getting in someone's brain. Ideas. This is how it happens these days. We got some amazing, these guys are, you can't call them up-and-comer. Whatever you're after an up-and-comer, that's what they are. They're like sluggers now. They do all kinds of shows around town. We're really lucky to have them. We have Ben Bryant and Mitch Jones here for comedy. Give it up for them. That's right. And then finally, the band. I'm super excited. I am surrounded by so many incredible instruments right now. Tambourines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harmonicas, and it looks like 5 guitar type things made out of cigar boxes. So this is gonna be awesome. Cigar box music, okay? Screw your auto-tune, that's all I'm saying. Cigar boxes, please. Thank you. Yes, the Budrows. The Budrows will be here. Give it up for the Budrows. Yes. Very excited. But to start things off tonight, we'd like to tell you a little more about the radio station that we have here. And to do that, we have the director himself, Mr. Possibly, walking in a very sultry and confident manner down the hallway. And it's a very long hallway. And it's so long, in fact, we might talk to him a little later in the night. We might go ahead and start with the poetry, if that's what I'm being told we should do. Thank you. Yes, that's good. The audience decides. So let's, yes, without further ado, from Poetry Slam Incorporated, let's bring up Kyle Sutherland. Hey, welcome, Kyle. No, we're sharing. We're sharing today.
That's cool. How's it going, everybody? CPR. Denver Open Media. It's been like 6 years since I've been in this building, and very little has changed, except for it's even more magnificent, because this is magnificent. How's everybody feeling right now? Feeling good? Cool. I think I'd like to start by talking about the National Poetry Slam, which is coming to Denver in 4 days, and it's gonna last for 4 days when it gets here, so it's gonna end on the 12th. It begins on the 8th, ends on the 12th. I've got some flyers, and they're going to tell you a little bit of basic stuff. But if you guys go to npsdenver.org, it'll have a list of the schedule, and it has like haiku deathmatch and like the hip hop showcase. And there are some poets that are making it into like some serious top venues coming out of poetry into hip hop or into soul music or to wherever. Poetry includes a lot of comedians, includes, there's a trans open mic that's happening, there's an interreligious open mic that's happening, on top of the regular preliminary bouts, on top of the semifinals, the group piece finals, and then finally there's going to be the finals at the Paramount Theater. And the thing I have to say about the National Poetry Slam, or really in any giant poetry festival, is that it's some of the best energy ever. Like some of the most open, just like soul-feeling energy among the people, a lot of camaraderie. And if you're an artist, especially in Denver, if you're an artist and you want to branch out and make friends that are in other cities, there's going to be poets who, like in our community, there's poets who are a part of all the other communities that are coming from all the other states. So if you're trying to like get a show in New York, talk to the New York team. If you're trying to like do something in Los Angeles, talk to the Los Angeles Slam Poetry team, and they will connect you. And it's such a great community. So, do you have any questions for me?
You answered all 18 of my questions.
18 of your questions.
In that, yeah. But just concrete info, like where can people go to find out more? Is there like a website? Is there a
npsdenver.org, and it'll have a list of the schedule, all the teams that are participating, list of the names of the poets. If anybody follows slam poetry, there's gonna be like some famous poets there. The people that like Buddy Wakefield, oh my God, Andrew Gibson or G Yamazawa or whoever it is that people think that are just like really amazing. So it's also a chance to come out and see some like really top class poetry. But npsdenver.org, and also if you type in NPS Denver on your Facebook feed or Instagram or any of the social media, you'll get info on that as well.
All right, awesome. Well, without further ado, ready to give us a little taste of the craft? Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna read a little bit from my book, and I'm also going to do some because I do hip hop in Denver. I used to run the Hip Hop Congress in Denver, and so like Chance the Rapper. Anybody know who Chance the Rapper is? Yeah, you guys know. So he started in open mics and in slam. And so, like, a lot of the new school rap is coming out of, so I'm going to do both. I'm going to show, like, the difference in style, because at the National Poetry Slam, you're going to get all kinds of different styles of poetry. It's not just all the same kind of poetry that you've heard. It's very diverse, and there's people from all around the nation, and actually international, coming to our city to just speak words. So, I go by 2B. 2B. I be what the art is, that is the artist. My soul is never heartless, never soulless where the heart is home. Lit light through the darkness, live life, roam the farthest. The fall of Rome is the garden's harvest, the object of perspective, the subject's conscious. When the moment's neglected, it's a loss of knowledge. When the moment's embraced, the wisdom increases the wattage. The city's split lip, spitting lies and trying to be honest. Mountain skies memorize love. Y'all pay homage. Human beings live to create or fight bondage. Modern slavery, modern monsters. The future is female, cosmos, starship. The future is Afro, got souls marching, mobilizing and moving like marksmen, breathing in and fire sparking like blessed women. Water bending and water walking, got me air bending. Long-winded when I'm talking, earth bending when I blend in, forgotten. But remember me, to be, turn into the century. Ancient text messages been sent to me, so bismillah, let's let it be. The urban word, the gravity, the vortex of neo-soul, the veracity, the axis of the mind, poetry. It's all spinning beyond access, and yeah, you know it's me. All right, cool. So yeah, bars are cool, and that's like slowed down for that. So, more on the lines of poetry. So you can get this book at Mutiny. There's a lot of published authors coming through Denver as well. Also, always support local. If you guys are here, that means that you are supporting local. If you're listening right now, that means you're supporting local. And supporting local is like how you get people to the next level, whether they're a comedian, a poet, or anybody. So always support your friends. Today is the birthday of everywhere. We sing a blessing. We tell our grandmothers and grandfathers we love them. Today we forget ourselves and kingdom come. Today come tomorrow and dance. Today a revolution brews, ugly fermented dreams, entire cities fall. Winter of our hearts' forests. The wolves are howling here. We are spring life is new life moon spun. As every mother is you being born. Summer circles a holy cycle. Genderless light is shining on today, and today the black boy died again. The cop cruiser drove off, written unsentenced, and the hijabi woman was told to go home. Oh, round earth, The queer femme Christian child found suicide as the drone bombs lit up nights cold with rotten devil breath, laughing. Entire cities fell into our faces, laughing, pointing in circles. If that we could remember, what matters is love. Virtue's triumph, beauty in the soul, mixes personality to snowflake imprints. Got one more page. Unique oneness is unique as you are, unique self-forgetting, the Most High, imageless infinite, nameless essential. What does it mean to forget that life, self is sacred? I am at your doorstep with flowers, O round earth, with the density of words, all hiding without boundaries, running laps, circular. Life circles itself, holy sacred, these flowers wither time on your doorstep, but do not fade. Yeah. Also, always check out what's going on locally with poetry. Always support CPR and open air. Huge shout out to the host, Daniel. Thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah, no sweat. Thanks so much, Kyle. Kyle Sutherland, everybody. Definitely check that out. Next week, it's your time to get into poetry. You can become the next slam master. What I don't know what you call that, but yeah, that's what I meant. All right, so we've thought, we've contemplated, we've felt. Are we ready to go one step further and laugh? Are you ready for some comedians tonight? Come on, we're gonna have to give the energy. Comedians, we feed off that. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, God, that feels so good. Oh, that's the energy we need as comedians. Thank you so much. Keep that going. You have two power duo tonight of comedians. The first of which, he runs shows all over town. We'll talk about him later. He's a crusher, as I've mentioned. Give it up for the very funny Ben Bryant.
Daniel, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Open media. This is good. This is exciting. Hopefully, you guys are going to get the full experience of my set. Television, it's probably going to sound like a bunch of Morse code. Censored FCC jokes. All right. It's good to be here. Almost didn't make it out. To have depression. I thought I beat depression recently, but just turns out I'd been eating a lot of cake. And turns out depression doesn't really go away. You know, it doesn't really disappear. It doesn't really vanish. It's not like being gay. And I'm kidding. I'm making fun of people who believe that, because I don't know if you guys know this, but there are people out there who think that you can change someone's sexuality by electrocuting them. And those people don't know jack about people or electricity. Like, if that was even a little bit true, being an electrician would be like 1,000,000,000% different of a job. There'd just be like a guy on a power pole, and he's just like, uh-oh, this looks like a live wire. Whoa, what was that? Where did I go for a sec? You know, it, like, if that could change your sexuality or not, electricity, that whole Ben Franklin discovering this stuff, super different story in the history books. He would have just come in off a field in Pennsylvania and just been like, holy crap, do not piss off the sky. Wow. It's not having it. A little bit about me. I have two hobbies and two hobbies only. Touching myself and trying to keep my roommates from hearing me. And trying to catch my roommates touching themselves in case they catch me and I need leverage over them. So, I don't know. You know, they say it's a sign of good lovemaking if by the end of it, like, your back is covered in a bunch of scratches, you know? Because that means that you did it so good that her cat saw it, got very angry, and attacked your back. That's fun. That's a fun one. You know what else is fun? Is you guys know there's actually no law against moaning during a pat-down? Did you know that? No laws. 0 laws. Next time you're at the airport, try it out for yourself. You know, it's just, you know, all my spots. Where are you going? We're not done. I've still got my belt and shoes on. That's second base in TSA baseball. I've never performed where I can see my face the whole time, because there's a monitor on. Wouldn't that be fun if I just had no idea, like, the faces I was making on stage? I was just like, so dating's tough. Who's out there dating? It's tough to date when you have facial Tourette's. Okay, all right. I found that improv translates extremely not well to the screen. No, we're having fun. You know, I have a girlfriend, and, you know, just between you, me, and television, she is insatiable. Excuse me. She is inflatable. And, no, she's a model, actually. They modeled Swamp Thing after her. And, no, I like my girlfriend. Things are good right now. We wanted to change it up a little bit in the bedroom, though, you know. A little bit of a sexual remix, and she was down, so I was like, okay, let's do a little bit of role play. Let's play out our deepest, darkest fantasies. She was down, so I was like, okay, I want to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and I've just been up in my ivory tower, lonely and horny. And then she was like, I want to be a crab fisherman. Sailing these seas looking for crab and gold. I know these waters like the back of me hand. Well, what's left of me hand? What the damn crabs didn't take? There's another punchline in there that's too risky for TV. And then I'm just like, whoa, oh my God. How did you even end up in my office, sexy crab fisherman? It's like, well, that's a very interesting tale. I was out on these waters looking for Moby Dick. About 8 inches long, a little shy. Only got one eye. Got a little turtleneck on. Oh, you get it. All right. That's fun. We're having fun. No, I actually broke up with my girlfriend recently, so most of that was lies. Sorry. And, you know, it's weird because things ended mutually, and usually that doesn't happen with me. And I mean mutually, not like, well, we mutually agreed she was cheating on me. Like, you know, it was good. And that's very unusual because usually my relationships end with a lot of hate. You know, like, I don't know, by round of applause here, who gets along well with an ex after a breakup? Okay, by round of applause, who does not get along well with an ex after a breakup? Yeah, my people. My people, my mean, vindictive people. That's good. I don't know. I just I do my most personal growth in the wake of a breakup, I guess, because I'm no longer living for me. You know, I'm living to spite somebody thousands of miles away. I think that's how a bunch of amazing art and stuff got made, was just a bunch of very angry exes with something to prove. I think that's how they made the pyramids, actually. I think it was just 5 pissed off guys, and they're just like, who can't follow through now, Cheryl? You know, that's how I think how they made the Sphinx. You know, friend has a parrot, taught the parrot how to sing All Star by Smash Mouth, which is pretty funny. But I think the funniest thing that you could teach a parrot to say would be, oh my God, Jerry, they locked my soul inside of a parrot. You gotta help me, man. I pissed off the wrong witch doctor, all right? Find the amulet. It's the only way to cure me. Pardon me while I check my notes. I've been practicing old material. Okay, all right. I just wanted to see how that fun bit would do. It's good to be here. Comedy's thirsty work, I'll tell you that. Isn't that the worst? Don't you hate that? Someone takes a drink and they make that noise. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was close. Can everyone hear how refreshed I am right now? Oh my goodness, I was so refreshed I almost forgot how to drink. You hear that, everyone else in this Starbucks? I'm sweating so hard because it's hard to write a manuscript, you see. I almost forgot how to drink. You know? I do online dating. I don't recommend it. Online dating is a lot like that old computer game Minesweeper, you know, because it's just red flags and bombs everywhere, and nobody's really sure how to win. And I do OkCupid, which is the freest of the sites. So if you're keeping track of the hierarchy at home, it goes Craigslist, OkCupid, a trash can, trying to hook up with the raccoon in the trash can, talking to people. And I don't know, it's just not very fun. I'm on Tinder to punish myself, too, because, like, I don't know, everyone says, like, Tinder, oh, it's so appalling. It's just a meat market. There's no soul. It's just a meat market. I don't agree, because I've never been in a meat market and it's been like, you effing idiot, why would you post that? Why is that a good representation of who you are as a person? All right. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope none of the material was too blue for anybody. I know I definitely need to clean up the act a little bit. My mother actually came up to me after a show once. She's like, Benjamin, you gotta clean up that material. What would you do if your grandma heard any of that? I was just like, oh, Mom, you know Grandma bangs, right? Like, it's crazy. They've been at it for, like, such a long time. Like, old people bang all the time. Like, can we just be adults and recognize your grandparents probably did a lot of pretty gross stuff to each other? Like, can we just acknowledge your grandma's probably had some pretty disgusting things in her mouth in the time she was with your grandfather? And that's amazing, because we didn't even know what some of those fluids did back then, you know? Like, I don't know. Can we just recognize there's maybe like a 50-50 chance that your grandpa likes butt stuff? It was the Great Depression. We ate what we could. Can we? Hey, I cleared that one by the FCC. They said green light. Hey, guys, thank you so much. I'm Bryant. Give it up for your host, Daniel Reskin.
Stick around. Stick around. We're not done. You're doing so much. You got an open mic. You got a showcase. Tell us a little about where we can see those.
Yeah, so I run a comedy collective called Middle Name Comedy. We do open mics, showcases, podcasts, and sketches. You can find our weekly show, 3 MCs, at the Blackbird Pub every Saturday at 9 p.m. Guest list is one Friday of the month. Scruffy Murphy's is every Tuesday at 9, and the podcast will be starting shortly. And you can also find our sketch comedy on YouTube at Middle Name Comedy. Nice. Twitter, Ben S. Bryant. Ben S. Bryant, and also Middle Name Comedy. Awesome.
Thanks so much, Ben. Everyone, Ben Bryant. Try to go to one of those shows. He runs a lot of good shows. You live in probably one of the best comedy towns in the world, so keep that in mind if you don't know Denver. It's like New York, LA, blah, blah, blah. Denver. All right. Speaking of which, we're halfway through. Time for another comedian. Are you ready? Still feeling good? You still feeling? Yeah. Still. It's getting a little lukewarm, but okay, he'll learn it. This next guy, oh gosh, Jolly Green Giant of comedy. He just makes me feel safe and warm and hilarious. Everybody, give it up for, you don't have to duck the camera, it's impossible. Mitch Jones, everybody. Mitch Jones.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, give it up for Daniel Reskin, everyone. All right. Hey. All right, give it up for Daniel Reskin's very committed hand gesture welcoming me to the stage. That's always a good thing in this day and age. Because I never know whether people are going to do the handshake or the slap bump kind of thing, you know what I'm talking about? Keeps me up late at night. I screw up a lot of handshakes, just making bad impersonations. I don't understand. Some people come low, medium to like, I get that. That's a business pump. 2 shakes, we're good. Some folks are a little excited. They come low, medium to medium high. This is still a handshake. I call this the used car salesman because this gets you into a used Prius at low APR. Hey, what's up? I'm Mitch. How you doing, everybody? Someone threw this up at me the other day. They were like, hey. No. There's no way that's a handshake. And I got all the way to the point of hand contact to do the slap bump, and it was a handshake. No! They caught me in the princess hand, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, oh, hello there. I'm the Duchess of Wales. A pleasure to meet you. And they never want to let you go when they get you in the princess hand. So you either have to chew your arm off like the noble wolf, or they have to escort you to the spring cotillion like a proper lady. And ladies, I never know how to shake your hand. If you all could have a meeting, get together, and have a uniform handshake, some of you gals out there are throwing up a legitimate princess hand, but you're disguising it as a used car salesman. So when a big oaf like me goes to greet you, I don't know how much pressure to give, and I end up crushing every bone in your hand. And Daniel Reskin has to take me down by the river and shoot me in the back of the head like I'm Lenny from Of Mice and Men. They're just so putty, Daniel. Why am I so big and strong? You guys are a sight for sore eyes, though, Denver. I just got back in from Kansas, 'cause I'm international. Yeah, that's right. Doing it big with this comedy stuff, you guys. I get really apprehensive when I go to the not cool states, you know. Colorado's got our legalized cash crop, and when you go to the other states, it's almost like they're shooting me into space. I stay up late at night just worrying, just like, in Topeka, no one can hear you scream, that kind of weird stuff. But what I did was, the night before, I took a gigantic rip off of a water pipe, and then I exhaled it into a suitcase, and that's all I took for the trip, everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, travel light. That's all you got to do. Out there in Kansas, they got these wind turbines. At least that's what they say they are. I'm almost convinced that they're not really wind turbines. They're actually giant propellers, because the government is trying to lift Kansas off the face of the earth. Just get rid of it for the rest of us, you know? Who wants to go to swimming in Lake Kansas? I do. All right, yeah. See the exotic sunken tractors of Wichita. Okay. Hope nobody's watching in Kansas. They're like, let's get them. Tie them up behind a grain silo so that Frankenstein learns how to tell jokes. Okay. You guys. Yeah, good burn on myself. Thanks, studio. Thanks, studio audience. I hope you like my outfit. And it looks like I'm a manager at Target on Casual Friday. That's, I'll wear the top, but I'm not wearing the khakis, okay? This is my day. Oh, you guys. A lot of my jokes were written by marijuana legalization, so that's a thing. I need to smoke. I need to. Not want to, not like to, not even have to. Need to. Because if I don't, there's an enchanted rose in my room, and every time I don't smoke weed, a petal falls off of that rose. And I lose my chance to turn back into a prince. For who could love a beast? Quick side note about that. Can we all just agree that I'm a more realistic portrayal of the human being that the beast would turn back into once the spell was broken? Yes. Yes. You're telling me this giant buffalo monster has been locked in a castle for 20 years, eating whatever he wants, mostly custard, for dinner? And he's going to turn into a chiseled prince with just the right amount of ponytail? Screw you, okay? Disney doesn't just lie to little girls. They lie to sweet little custard boys, too. I don't know how it is down in I live up near Boulder, Colorado, so I don't know how it is in your dispensaries down here, but they always make you want to have like a story about why you're there, and they're like, well, what kind of high are you looking for? Well, you want to roller skate and play with sidewalk chalk? We got this sativa right here. It's like, no. Oh, you're more of a teddy bear picnic kind of guy? We got this indica over here. No. That's a double standard. They don't do that in liquor stores where it's also legal to buy. There's not bums stumbling into a liquor store with a fistful of nickels. They're not like, well, hello, sir. What kind of drunk are you looking for today, huh? You want that Limon Bacardi time to party kind of drunk? Is that what you're looking for? Well, you got about $1.86 in a button, so might I prescribe this, the most psychotic of bum wines, Thunderbird, yeah. What's that? Side effects? Nah, more like direct effects. That's what you're going to feel. Some bum wine, you guys. I went to a McDonald's the other day that still had a play place. That's pretty weird. I noticed that on the play place, there's a weight limit. You know what a weight limit is? And no, before anyone yells it out, it's not one Mitch Jones, okay? It's not. It was 10,000 pounds. Whoo! 10,000 pounds of children? That is dangerous. Because in today's America, that's like 2.5 kids. I stopped a fight. I stopped a fist fight with an ice cream cone from McDonald's the other day. It was really awesome. I was up in Greeley, Colorado, and I was there with my friend. He has long, flowing, hippie hair, and I was waiting for my ice cream, so he went out to the car, and some good old boys from Greeley in All America City, they decided to get in his face because apparently long hair means you're there to push the gay agenda. And I see this happening, and as I'm getting my ice cream cone, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna thrash my boy out there. I gotta go help. But also, there's no place to put down my ice cream cone. So I have to take this to the fight now. And if you ever need to stop a fight with just an ice cream cone, here's how you do it. You walk up, menacing as all be out. There gonna be a problem here, fellas? They will run away, okay? If he was there to push the gay agenda, I don't know what I'm doing with this ice cream cone. I'm here to soft serve it. Oh, you guys. I read a lot. That's on the internet. You know, it counts. I read a lot of articles. You have to click on an extra link to believe what happens next, okay? I've been in a very exclusive club called Anybody. But I read this article that was like, 17 reasons to date a girl that only drinks beer. And I was like, okay, this is relevant to my interests. Let's do this. And I looked at it. Reason number 1, you can hold her beer bong. Reason number 2, she can hold your beer bong. Reason number 3, a 30 rack is a date. Reason number 4, you always got a beer pong partner. And it went on like that. And I got all the way to the reason number 17 to exclusively date a girl that only drinks beer was she can crush cans on her head. Whew, what kind of maniac women are we looking here for? I don't know. Apparently, all I've learned from this article is that the perfect woman is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's we're gonna go out purse shopping, and that's the bottom line. 'Cause girlfriend said so. Oh, you guys. I don't know. I keep doing that. I don't know why. Oh, you guys. Listening to my jokes, like always. Here's something weird that I don't know how to explain. I'm just going to tell you guys. So, I work a day job. So if you're out there going, don't quit your day job, don't worry. I haven't. I still got to go to it, okay? But I was sitting there, and this girl came in, a traveling makeup sales lady. And she was like, it's $100, but today it's $20, and you can buy it for your girlfriend. And I was like, oh, I don't have a girlfriend. And she was like, oh, you can buy it for your wife then. And I was just like, well, here's the comedian gene coming out here. I was like, oh, my wife left me a couple of months ago. And without a beat going by, she was like, wow, what a sad life. And then she continued standing there like I was going to be like, you know what, give me 10 sticks of mascara. Give me 10 sticks of mascara. Can I cry that off? You made me super sad. But here's another thing. Okay, so I was on Highway 36, and there was a crash in the left lane. And the cops told me I had to go around the crash in the toll lane. And I was like, okay, the cops told me to do it, so it's okay. And I did it, and I didn't think anything of it. But a couple days ago, I got a bill in the mail for going in the toll lane for like 3 seconds, and they want me to pay them 94 cents. Which isn't the bad part. The bad part now is the sick pleasure I get from driving slow in the fast lane, just daring people to pass me. Just driving my car, just like, oh yeah, you want to pass me, don't you? Oh yeah, you got 94 cents, you can pass me all night, yeah. Would you pass me? I'd pass me. I'd pass me so hard. Oh, you guys. I think I'm almost out of time, but before I go, I want to tell you one last thing. I had a premonition, you guys. I had a premonition. I don't know if you know about the super caldera that's underneath Yellowstone National Park, but it's about to explode. And yeah, someone wooed it. That's okay. I had a premonition. It spanned all the way to the year 2019 when the super caldera is supposedly going to explode, and I'd like to take you there now to a scene of a family fleeing the super caldera to the south. We're gonna make it, kids. We're gonna do it. Dad, you all thought Daddy was crazy, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get out of here. Who the hell put this wall in front of Mexico? Let's hope that doesn't happen. Hey, thank you very much for listening. I'm Mitch Jones. Bye.
Mitch Jones, everybody. Keep it going. Oh, and we know we need to find out some more information about the man that you are. And tell us what you got going on, where we can follow you and find you out here in this beautiful Denver comedy scene.
I want to host a show, but Ben hosts them all, so I can't. Right now, I'm just kind of freelancing, so if you need me to come tell jokes for you, just let me know, and I'll be there. Coming up later this month, I'll be at the High Plains Comedy Festival, which is a super fun time. We got a lot of great national touring acts coming out. And also, I will be at Comedy Works South on August 30th.
Yeah, that's for the contest.
That is for the contest.
Yes, all right. Definitely got to support your man out here doing big things. And we can follow you where?
You can follow me on Twitter at Comic Mitch Jones or Facebook.com/Mitch Jones Comedy.
All right, keep an eye on this guy. Thank you so much, everybody. Give it up, Mitch Jones. Yes. And do tip. Yes, we are passed around a little metal bucket for the comedians. If you have a buck or two to spare, that's the only time they're going to get money is from you. So it's very hard to make a living in comedy. I cook food. So we had a little message earlier. We wanted to cook it a little more. Now it's ready for you. Everyone, please welcome the executive director, Tony Shawcross.
Thank you. So most of you guys know that just over a year ago, we launched, in addition to these television channels, we launched a radio station, 104.7 FM. Another station launched around that same time, a talk sports station. And so our footprint is about half of what it was when we were initially testing this signal. Tonight we have an opportunity to test a new signal switching to 92.9, and we're looking for volunteers to help. So if you're watching at home, you got nothing better to do on a Friday night, or if you're here in the studio audience, we could really use some help. Right when this show ends at 9:30, we're going to start the broadcast. We're going to look for people who are willing to drive around in any of these different zones we've identified around town. Tell us how strongly they're hearing 104.7. Then we'll switch it to 92.9. You'll keep driving, listen to it on your radio station, and let us know how you hear it. We're trying to just measure the strength of these two signals just one night only. So if you can help out, we'd really appreciate it. We'll give you some what we call DOM bucks, some DOM money that you can, DOM money that you can use for anything you want here. Or if you're a member, we'll renew your membership, your basic membership for free. So if you're interested in it, email domradio@openmediafoundation.org, and we'll send you some info and a little form you can fill out where you can say where you're willing to drive around and all of that. It would really help us out. We'd really appreciate it. And again, it starts right at 9:30, right when we're done. So I think we're going to watch a little PSA. Is that right? Yeah, we're going to watch a little PSA, and then we're going to get you some music up here. So thanks again for being here. Thanks for watching at home. Feel free to come down. It's the coolest night on Santa Fe. If you are watching at home, get off your butt and come on down. The streets are blocked off. There's 1 million people on the streets. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. But the best show in town is happening right here in about 10 minutes. So we'll be right back. Thank you.
Putting the power
Putting the power of media
and technology into the hands
the hands of the people.
The people.
The people.
Denver Open Media.
That's Denver Open Media.
Están viendo Denver Open Media.
Did you know that you can be on TV too?
Here at Denver Open Media, you can get everything you need to start your own production.
Get educated,
be entertained,
and get engaged at Denver Open Media. Have you ever been talking with your friend at 3 a.m. and said, man, we should make a video about that? This is where that happens. This is where somebody can come and represent their voice, their community, their country, and their culture. Come to denveropenmedia.org and learn how to be a member.
Come join our community of media makers here at Denver Open Media.
Head to denveropenmedia.org to learn more and sign up for our tours
every first and third Wednesday of the month.
To find out what you
can do here.
That's Denver Open Media.
I've been an intern at Denver Open Media for a few weeks now, and I've already gained experience in camera work, lights, microphones, you name it, they got it here at Denver Open Media.
All right, and we are back, and we are here for the main event of the night. You've learned about poetry slams and comedy and radio, but it's time to jam now. And we have an amazing band for you. They're from the deep south of California. That good old state. And we're really excited to have them. And we are waiting for currently all of them to be here.
Yeah, she disappeared. I think she's coming here in a second here.
That's fashionably late. That's
right.
how I know you're good already.
She's on band time.
That's right. Music time. And I could tell you guys are good already because I've been staring at your set list the entire show. And just the names of the songs. I'm just like, Blood Guts, No Bad Whiskey, Pile of Bone. This is already great. I love this already. This is like my set list. I'm going to start writing jokes about these. No Bad Whiskey, of course. That's my motto. Good, get the baby out of there. We don't need that. But well, tell us a little about the band while we're waiting.
So yeah, this is we've been a band for about 8 years, and it started with me making these cigar box guitars.
Yeah, these are incredible.
So I make these, and I started making them. I saw one in a magazine, like an old one, and I thought that would be super cool to make a guitar. And I asked a buddy for some cigar boxes, and he gave me a few. I made one guitar, and it was amazing that it even worked. So I kept making them. I went to school for fine art and graphic design, so I started using them as a medium and doing paintings on them and showing them in galleries. And then I was making music kind of solo, and Macarena, our singer, that's my stepdaughter. So when she was about 14 or 15, we started putting some songs together, and we would play songs, the two of us, at art gallery openings of my guitars.
Oh, wow.
And
with the guitars.
Yeah.
And all the art can be played.
Yeah, so people kind of thought they were just like pieces of art on the wall.
Right.
Little did they know that we played them.
Real instrument, right.
So
you up the price a little bit, right?
And
oh, well, hello.
8 years later, here we are playing.
Wow. And that's fantastic.
Fashionably late.
And Colorado based?
No, we are from the deep south of
California.
So we play around California, LA, Southern California. We took a few tours up the coast of California to Oregon and back down, and we've played out in a Cigar Box Guitar Festival up in Eugene, Oregon, and also out in Ohio, and played out in Pittsburgh and in
awesome.
Illinois, and then we're doing a few shows here. Yeah, in Texas, South by Southwest, a couple years.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, we're really happy to have you here. Feel very special. You all ready for a performance? A little musical taste? All right. So great. Well, without further ado, let's give it up for the Budrows.
Thank you.
play some music for you.
Into the heart of man. Yeah, I've been to the heart of man. Into the cage of the devil's hand. And I've been to the heart of man. I've seen what's in the heart of man. Yeah, I've seen what's in the heart of man. One part wicked, one part good. Man never does what he should. Oh yeah, I've seen what's in the heart of man. Man was born with a heart of gold. I said man was born with a heart of gold. This past on gold turns to stone. A man can't live no more, no more. Yeah, man was born with a heart of gold. I've got the heart of me. I've got the heart of man. A man with a broken heart does what he can. I've got the heart of man. The heart of man. The heart of man. I've got the heart of man.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Yeah, we had a great time watching the comedians. That was awesome. Did we
were
give it up
great.
already for
Yeah.
them? I think I missed it.
Those guys were awesome. It's really good to see that. So we're gonna tell you a little bit about some of the songs that we played. This next one is about fast race cars, high octane, crashes, whatever. It's called Blood, Guts, and Gasoline.
Blood, guts, and gasoline. She said, I Hey, thank you. Thank you all for being here tonight. For the pizza and the beer as well. Thank you guys.
This, want to tell them about this tune?
This is the first song we ever wrote. I think Jason told you guys we've been together for about 9 years now. I think I wrote this when I was 15.
I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's still relevant. Crazy. But all you see is just a pile of bones, just a pile of bones. I got pieces of flesh hanging off my chest. My clothes don't fit and I look like a mess. I'm barely hanging on by the skin of my teeth. Well, I'm a pile of bones. It's not the way it should be. I can't walk down the alley anymore, you see. I got a pack of stray dogs just following me, 'cause I'm just a pile of bones. I'm just a pile of bones. I got pieces of flesh hanging off my chest. My clothes don't fit and I look like a mess. I'm barely hanging on by the skin of my teeth. Well, I'm a pile of bones. It's not the way it should be. Well, I'm a pile of bones. Yeah, I'm a pile of bones. Yeah, I'm a pile of bones. It's not the way it should be. Thank you. Whew, thank you so much for the sound, too. It's crazy to play somewhere where you can actually hear everything. This place is awesome. You guys are lucky in here in Denver to have a place like this. Yep. So I guess claps for that.
So I'm gonna switch guitars here. This is a gas can banjo that I made a while back. I'm gonna sing a song. This goes way back to the hills of Appalachia. This was like I think a old English kind of pub drinking song a long time ago, and it made its way over here and through the hills of Appalachia and all around. It's been probably done 1,000 different ways by 1,000 different people, and it's called Cabbage Head. First night, I come home as drunk as I could be. Saw a horse in the stable where my horse ought to be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain yourself to me. What's a horse doing in the stable where my old horse should be?
Oh, fool, you crazy fool, ain't you never seen? There's nothing but a milking cow, my granny said to me.
Second night, I come home as drunk as I could be. Saw a coat just hanging on the rack where my old coat should be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain yourself to me. What's a coat doing hanging on the rack where my old coat should be?
Oh, fool, you crazy fool, ain't you never seen? There's nothing but a bed quilt, my granny said to me.
Well, there's tall tales about people going out and drinking and forgetting and stuff like that. Maybe tonight at this awesome fest. last night, I came home as drunk as I could be. Saw a head sleeping on the pillow where my old head should be. I said, come here, little wifey, explain yourself to me. What's a head doing sleeping on my pillow where my old head should be?
Oh, fool, you crazy fool, ain't you never seen? There's nothing but a cabbage head, my granny said to me.
Take me for a darn fool? Well, I traveled around the world 10,000 miles or more with a cabbage head with a mustache I ain't never seen before. Said I traveled around the world 10,000 miles or more with a cabbage head with a mustache I ain't ever seen before. Thank you, folks.
We love audience participation. I don't know if you can get up and dance here, so if you feel like doing that, I welcome you to, but I don't know if they will allow you to do it here.
Don't tell me what to
Might
do.
defeat the purpose.
What's the story behind this tune?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, good one.
It's about when I discovered I was lactose intolerant. There we go.
You should have done a comedy set earlier.
It's a problem. It's a real problem.
The song's called Chains.
Many months of pain, many hours of suffering. Many months of pain, many hours of suffering. If I could, I'd sell my soul to feel how I once more. Many months of pain, many hours of suffering. Many months of pain, many hours of suffering. If I could, I'd sell my soul to feel how I once more. Sanity pain and many hours of suffering. If I could, I'd sell my soul to feel alright once more. If I could, I'd sell my soul to feel alright once more. Thank you. That is why we don't discuss what the song is about.
Why is that?
Well, I'm not going to say it again.
This is
You
a
missed it, sorry.
this is a new one. We're actually going to go record a new album next week when we get back to California, and a new EP, so probably 4 or 5 songs. And this is going to be one of them off of it. And the song is called Chicken Fight. Boys live down the road, turn left at the barn with the beat up Ford, rust the roof and string up lights, and that's the house with the chicken fight. Gotta know someone if you wanna get in, and Dirty Bit, he's my friend. And when he works the gate, it starts at midnight.
Don't be late.
Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead. Rooster Dumb crowed his last breath.
Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead.
Rooster Dumb crowed his last breath.
Let's hear those claps again.
They're raising roosters, ain't got no hands, gotta keep them all. Separate pins, chopping beef, do all night.
Get ready for the chicken fight.
Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead. Got Rooster Dumb crowed his last breath. Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead. Got Rooster Dumb crowed his last breath. Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead. Got Rooster Dumb crowed his last breath. Chicken fight late at night. Chicken fight, the birds ain't right. Chicken fight till the dead. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a workout.
That song is always a good time, at least up here. We're having a lot of fun, so we hope you're having fun as well. Whew, it's good to see a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. Last time we played here was about 7 years ago. Yeah.
Up at Odell
In
Brewery.
Fort Collins, yes.
We just played there last night, and then we'll be back up at Surfside 7 on Sunday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there watching or here is from Fort Collins, we'll be there on Sunday. If you just can't get enough of the Budrows.
This is a tune by a old outlaw country man. This song's called "Son of the South."
As loud as they will go. I'm into Leonard Skinner, Yaman Brothers, and David Allen Coe. I like Willie, Waylon, George, and Merle, and a lot of ZZ Top. They play country, so it's some rock and roll, and I hope they never stop. 'Cause I'm the redneck rock and roll son of the South. I don't like no new wave disco bands around. Gonna drink a couple dozen beers, hang out and jam some gears. 'Cause I'm a long-haired redneck rock and roll son of the South. I got a 1965 Harley chopper that sure makes a young mistake. I got a dead flamingo wrapped around this cowboy hat I wear. Well, I can curse, fight, spit, and yell, and raise all kinds of hell. And if you're right to live like you live to ride, let me hear that rebel yell. Rock and roll son of the South. I don't like no new wave disco bands around. Gonna drink a couple dozen beers, gotta jam some gears. 'Cause I'm a real hair rock and roll son of the South. I like my whiskey straight up. Daiquiris make me ill. And if someone touched my Stetson hat, I get mad enough to kill. I got a rifle rack in the pickup truck, and my four-wheeler maniac. And if you wanna race, just name the place, and I'll show you where it's at. 'Cause I'm a redneck rock and roll son of the South. I don't like no new wave disco bands around. I'm gonna drink a couple dozen beers, go out and jam some gears. 'Cause I'm a long-haired redneck rock and roll son of the South. 'Cause I'm a long-haired redneck rock and roll son of the South. 'Cause I'm a long-haired redneck rock and roll son of the South.
Thank you. There's some country fans in here. All right.
Have you said anything about your guitars yet, Jason?
Yeah, I did. It was back when you were getting the tour bus over here, and we're running a little
the
bit
green
late.
room?
Yeah. But now I make all these guitars. They're cigar box guitars, and it's super fun little weird instrument that you think might not work, and then all of a sudden it sounds really neat and good and fun to play. So if you play guitar, you should try playing the cigar box guitar. It opens up a whole new world of fun playing.
What are we doing?
Wheels.
Okay. This is a new song we're gonna play for you guys. Jealous heart, but don't push on me your pain. Nightmares in a vineyard, stomping me to wine. Read it to the people, won't be the loneliest now. No, I won't be lonely now. Same road into town. Yeah, I'm coming down, and you're on my way tonight. Yeah, I'm coming down, and I'm gonna make things right. Mister, I hope your love is real. Is your drum why you ditched her? Don't blame me, I can heal. I've got nothing left to lose, might as well just take a dive. And don't cry till sadness, cause I'm leaving you to die. Yeah, I'm leaving you to die. Say you don't want me now. You gonna mess with all my sisters like you're some big man in town. Well, I'm gonna bring you down, put you 6 feet underground. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you down. I'm no one to mess around.
That was brand new. Unless you've never heard us before, and then they're all brand new. So thanks for coming.
So I don't know, did you talk about we're going to be recording next week? I did. So that was one of the songs we're going to be recording. But we do have a few records available, CDs, T-shirts, stickers. We have a model here in the audience, Ben Collins. He's sporting our No Bad Whiskey T-shirt. and brown and tan. Look at that man. Skip it? Okay.
So any story to this one?
I wrote this one in high school. When my mom and I weren't getting along too well. We still don't get along too well, but you know how it goes. I'm just kidding, Mom. I love you. I know you're watching this. I'm not lying when I say I want to hold your hand. I just wish you'd seem like you mean it. Could I know how it is you feel? You're making yourself a stranger. Will you say what's on your mind and do as you say you will? So prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. The thoughts of you alone, please say they're wrong. And please prove me wrong. I'm not lying when I say I want to be your closest friend. I just wish you'd communicate outside of your protective shell. Where do you want to go since you chose to end it all? Are you gonna go alone and burn down these wooden walls? Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. The thoughts of you alone, please say they're wrong. It's hard to talk about what the meaning of the songs are. I don't like it. You talk.
Okay, well, I'll tell you the meaning of this song. It's, we've officially entered into the whiskey portion of our program. Yeah, right. Back row, yeah. So this song is called No Bad Whiskey, and we were coming back from a show one night, and I don't know what we were talking about whiskey-wise, but someone said something about this whiskey was good or that whiskey was bad, and I said, there's no bad whiskey that ever crossed these lips of mine. So we made a song about it. Yeah. Were you waving me off on that one?
There is no bad whiskey. I was agreeing with you.
No, it's this. If I had $1 for every dime I spent on cheap-ass whiskey from the well, I still wouldn't have a goddamn cent.
Drinks are strong and the jukebox is loud, so me and my friends keep coming in. Well, there's no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. No bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. You can't stay here, 'cause me and Dan were gonna drink till 4:30.
Yeah.
Well, there's no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. No bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. Well, if I had $1 for every dime I've ever spent on cheap-ass whiskey from the well, I still wouldn't have a goddamn cent. I've been drinking all night, I step aside, my eyes are blind, day by daylight. Well, I think my paycheck's gone, but as far as I can tell, it went to good times with good friends and whiskey from the well. So I say, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. No bad whiskey, no bad whiskey, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. Well, I said no bad, no bad, no bad, no bad whiskey ever crossed these lips of mine. No, no, no bad, no, no bad.
No bad whiskey's ever crossed these lips of mine. Thank you.
Thank you. See, Jason gets to sing all the fun songs, and I have to sing all the sad ones. Or write them at least. So,
This is one off of our first album.
what is it?
It's called Johnny Coldheart. You wrote this when you were pretty young, too, 15 or something, I think. Yeah.
How are you guys doing out there? Are you guys hydrated? Yes, all right. Hello, goodbye. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming. Thanks, bud. I do have a story for this next song. And it's actually, there's a documentary that you can watch on the interweb and stuff. But it's about the most infamous moonshine runner that ever came out of the hills of Tennessee. And he used to run shine up and down all through the valleys. Everyone that got his shine got the best moonshine there ever was. And he obviously got in trouble by the man, and what they wanted from him was his taxes, of course. He didn't pay his taxes. But he got busted a couple times, and this old gentleman took a different way out, and now he's making moonshine up in heaven. And this is a story about his last time that he made this moonshine. And the gentleman's name is Popcorn Sutton, and the song is called Last Liquor Run. Popcorn Sutton in the Tennessee hills. Spend the day setting up his last moonshine still. Put the worm in the barrel for the thumper dig a hole. Put a rock on the cap, stoke the fire down below. Got high-test corn liquor coming out the still. Got about 100 mason jars to fill. Gonna fill them all up, then we give them to the kinfolk. 'Cause they're never gonna see this kind of liquor here again, no, no. I'm running, making time, trying to get across the line. Business is fine, making what I want and I'm keeping what's mine. Revenue man never gonna get his take. It's the last damn liquor and I'm never gonna pay. Last damn liquor run I'm ever gonna make. Thank you. Not sure if we have a time or something that we need to hear. Play a few more. Oh, another whiskey song? Okay, we got one. It's called Pass That Whiskey. I don't know what the spark for this song was. Yeah, oh, out in the back there. He
It
said
was, where's the bottle of whiskey in the audience? That's where it was. Who's got the flask? Pop that cork off that whiskey. Pass that bottle around. Pop that cork off that whiskey. Pass that bottle around. Get a glass now. Yeah, get a glass now. And drink that whiskey down. Get a glass now. Yeah, get a glass now. Let's drink this bottle to the ground. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. Grab a friend, drink a beer, hold your glass up high and cheer. Yeah, if you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. Yeah. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, move your body to the song that beat. I said, if you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. If you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, move your body to a swampy beat. I said, if you like the good times, stomp your feet on the ground.
One more time.
Will we pop that cork off that whiskey? And we drink that bottle down. Another whiskey. Well, it's all gone now. And that's how you know the Budrows been in town. And that's how you know the Budrows been in town.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You guys want to hear one more?
Oh, let's not forget our new song title coming up. When the Budrows are in town, your liver health goes down. Thank you, Ben.
Ben, you're going to be in that poet thing, right? The poet slam thing that's coming up. Good.
Slam poetry?
Slam poetry. That's it. Coffee, tea, CBD, or me. That's it. The CBD part I like.
We got a couple more? A lot more?
Definitely got one more.
A few more? 3 more hours?
So I'm gonna
I can't
play.
go that long.
I'm gonna play my special. This is a one-string guitar. And say what? One-string guitar? Yeah, it's one string. So we got one song on the one-string guitar. That's fitting. We're gonna play it. It's called "Live in Sin."
know you'll do it again. And I know you'll do it
Thank you.
Thank you. Whew. You want to sing one, Jason?
All right. What are we singing?
Let's do the devil one.
Devil one. What's the devil one?
We're done? One more? Last one? Okay. Or do you want to do the one about making money? All right.
That's a new one.
How we combine this?
That's on our next record.
Oh, we got so many new songs from Denver.
I don't care. This one is this one has a little story too. It's about street musicians, right? Like you walk around and you see these guys playing guitar on the street corner and stuff, and you stop and listen, and they got their guitar case open. Make sure you toss them some change, or $1, or $5, or $10, or they'll be happy, and you're supporting music and stuff. This one's called "Picking Up Change." When I was a young boy, my mama told me, son, the rich folk got the money, and she said poor folk, they got none. That ain't always true when you're picking a guitar in the street, 'cause the rich folk, they leave money laying right there at your feet. I'm picking up niggas, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time, picking up toys, making my way, picking up dollars every day, picking up niggas, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time, picking up toys, making my way, gonna play my guitar every day. Walking around town, you've got your pocket full of change. Music man, he's on the corner, but you don't know his name. Stop a while, he makes you smile, clapping to the beat, and you take that change right out your pocket and lay it at his feet. 'Cause I'm picking up niggas, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time, picking up toys, making my way, picking up dollars every day, picking up niggas, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time, picking up toys, making my way, gonna play my guitar every day. But first, I wanna let Brother Ron get nasty on that Mississippi saxophone for a few beats. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
dancing, frothing over here on the cigar box guitar.
Give it up for Macarena tonight, too. Percussion, singing. She's a charming young lady, songwriter.
Picking up nickels, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time. Picking up quarters, making my way, picking up dollars every day. Picking up nickels, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time. Picking up quarters, making my way, playing my guitar every day. Picking up nickels, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time. Picking up quarters, making my way, picking up dollars every day. Picking up nickels, picking up dimes, picking up change all the time. Picking up quarters, making my way, playing my guitar every day. Thanks, you guys, for coming out. Thanks to Denver
Thank
Open
you.
Media. Thank you, the
Thank you so
comedians
much.
and our host, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Keep it going for the Budrows. Yes. Amazing. Blues, fusion, everything. Well, cool. Tell us where we can find and stalk you all, and keep, because you're not Denver. You're traveling. You're around.
TheBudrows.com.
The Budrows.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, The Budrows.
The Budrows. And a couple people have been asking on the name.
Okay, this buddy of mine who's in the audience, Big Buddy Ben, would always say, he used that word as like, hey buddy, like, hey Budrow, what's going on? So me and Macarena are buddies when we started this band, and we called it the Budrows.
Budrow. Okay. I swear one of your buddies told me it had to do with pot. Okay. Like Rose of Bud or something, or like
no,
or just Rosebud, like the classic. No. Okay. Okay. Well, it's good to know that we set the record straight here tonight. One more time for the Budrows, everyone. Incredible night. Follow them, stalk them, buy their music, and once again, thanks so much to everyone. Definitely Poetry Slam Incorporated. Give it up for them. Our comedians, Ben Bryant and Mitch Jones. Keep it going for them. Check out 104.7. See if you can help and be one of our Radio Ninja Squad, as Tony Shawcross said earlier. And again, for the Budrows, one more time. And yourselves, all of the staff that gave their time to help tonight. My name's Daniel Reskin. Watch my show, Casa de Jaja. I made a stupid comedy show here. And I pretended to be Ellen. And we did a cooking show. I wore a stupid blonde wig. It was great. I was Alan instead of Ellen, though. I was Alan. All right, we have a raffle here to give away a free membership so that you, too, could be, mix them up good. And we're going to figure out who will be the next member of Denver Open Media.
Emerson Masacampo, the Platt House at Gmail. Yay.
Is Emerson here? Emerson? Come on, where are you?
So we're going to have to thank our sponsors, but I also want to remind you guys, we have this opportunity to check out a new radio station. We might switch 104.7, Denver's only radio station dedicated entirely to local artists, only local bands, local podcasts, local comedians, 104.7 FM. Tonight, we're going to do a test. It's already started, actually. People are driving around and listening to the station. Pretty soon, we're going to switch the signal to 92.9, see if the signal's any better. And if you're able to help, if you're home watching, please send us an email to DOM Radio, right, Ann? domradio@openmediafoundation.org. There we go. Send us an email, and we'll send you the routes that you can do. But please help out with that. It's an awesome opportunity to help out the local radio station. And thank you. Now we'll switch graphics to thank the sponsors. You want to do this part, amigo?
You the boss, baby. All right, I'll do the dirty work. Don't worry. Tony Shawcross there. He's the boss. He's the the Iron Man of the place. Westward, thank you so much to them. We got Sexpot Comedy, of course, Sexy Pizza. They support so much comedy, they're amazing. The Crazy Mountain Brewery for getting you lit up tonight. Lamar's Donuts for bringing you back down with some saturated fat. We got Blue Moon, of course, and another radio station here, WKGNU, or not W, just KGNU. We have so much radio coming out of our ears and into yours. Thanks again, everybody. And for those of you listening in the radio, tell us how it's coming. Is it coming? Is it coming in strong? I'm just messing with you, radio people out there. Okay, that was for them. That's it, everybody. Thanks again. I'm Daniel Reskin. You guys are awesome. Keep coming out every first Friday. This is Open Music Sessions. Good night.